Carlos, firstly, particularly Sam Clucas, what's the state of his injury?
He's ready. He's 100%. So and Rangel back to the trainings also. So this means that we don't have any particular problem. Just that long term that we know.
Right. So those two are both available for this week.
Yeah. Rangel need more time. Of course, he started training yesterday with us, with the team. But Lucas is ready. He's ready to play.
And Renato Sanchez, how far away is he?
Renato Sanchez, we think that will be back next week to Swansea.
Right. So
we are waiting for him.
He's still in Munich.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you made any arrangements for him to come back? Has that gone that far?
No, we are just in contact with him, with the doctor there. And last time that we talked, he said that in 10 of this month he will back to Swansea. So and after, let's see how long he will be ready to play.
Right. You don't know how long until he's fully fit at the moment. Then you'll assess him when he arrives.
So if he will be back, is because he's in the final part of the generation. Absolutely sure. If not, he stay there. So we believe that we come back here and after start progressing day by day on the pitch to be better and better.
West Brom this week. Can I ask you your thoughts on what happened with Alan Pardew? Were you surprised?
Oh, this is football. So, this is football. In the football, these kind of things happen more often than we expect. But what I can say, it's something that happens in football regular. It's not good to the clubs. It's not good to the managers, of course, also. But it's something that we live with this situation. So.
And how do you feel it affects this fixture?
Well, we was when the team changed, even his internal manager, the things can move and can change a lot or not. But I must tell you that is not bad to us at all, in my opinion, because we prepare the week thinking too much about ourselves, what we can do. This is our way that usually we work. But of course, when the things are more predictable, we can arrange something more specific. It was not the case on this week because we don't know how they will play, but we know what we'll try to do. Understand that we respect them. This is the first. We respect them a lot, and we know that they are not easy games in the Premier. And this one will be very difficult. We know about that. So we will be ready to the game, but understanding that. Will be a very, very tough game. It's not because they are in last position that the game will be easy or something. No, we know exactly that we must work very hard to achieve any point in West Brom. We know about that.
Often when a manager leaves a struggling team, players feel a bit more liberated, a bit freer. Do you expect that to happen?
So again, as you understand, we must do our part, and this is the things that we are more focused. We are focused in our game, what we can do, what we can control, and we can control the things, our things, and what we'll do. So we prepare the team, and I think we are completely focused in the game. We know that responsibility. We know also the difficulty of the game. And this is we'll do our part, and after let's see at the end of the game if it's enough or not to achieve points.
The last two games you weren't expected to win, Spurs and Manchester United. This game's different, isn't it? There's more expectation on you to get a result this time.
It's different because the opponents are different. To me, is all the time, as I told you, all the time is the same. So it's different because the West Brom play different of Manchester United, the way that Manchester United also play different of Tottenham. So it's different about that, because at the end is a football game, 11 in the both sides with a referee, with a nice environment, absolutely sure, and we'll try to do our best. This is the way in all the games, and if you in this competition think that game is more easy than that one. We know that is not like that. So we win to Liverpool and we win to Arsenal and we lose 4-1 in Brighton. So this is not like that. So we must be all the time on the top to try to achieve points. And Saturday will be absolutely the same.
You haven't won for 3 games. Is it important to get something, to get momentum going again?
What is important, the momentum I think we achieved in the second half against Manchester United. I think we achieved a good performance in the second half, and that is a good beginning to try to start this game. So it's not we can't look just to about if we are winning or not. I said also because we play against Tottenham and we play against Manchester United, so we know that we play against two very powerful teams, very difficult to beat. So in Manchester United, just Manchester City win there, so nobody win there. So we did a very good second half. We achieved something that we like it. So the way that we play. So let's try to put on the pitch on Saturday. Try to continue a performance like that to try to achieve points, because it's the way. Is try to play better and better, and at the end, the more important to us, achieve in the last game with the team in the Premier. This is our purpose. So if we will achieve that in the next two games or in the last 2 or 3, we don't know. But our purpose is try to stay in the Premier. We have a long path to do that, and we'll do our best to achieve points as soon as possible. But understand that all the games will be difficult. This one will be one of the 7 games that we have very difficult. And also after this game, we know that we'll have after West Brom we'll have 4 home games and 2 away also after this. So the panorama, even all the games is difficult, is hard, but it's something that we can do that. So it's not a decisive game on Saturday. It's an important game, like all the games that we play so far, and the games that we'll do at the end of the season.
You stress those home games. Are they significant? Because your away performances have been determined, and you've got some good away draws, but it's quite a while since you had an away victory in the league, isn't it?
A team like us, that is in our position, so we was in the last of the competition, achieve points away is fantastic. So I'm very happy about what we did so far in the away games. We draw in Newcastle, we draw in Leicester, we win in Watford, we lose in Brighton, and we know because we lose in Brighton, the numbers, we know why we lose, and we lose in Manchester United. So far, I'm very happy about my players, and the home games, also the performance, so the points that we achieve, I'm very happy about that.
How do you see the table now, Carlos? It's beginning maybe to spread out a little bit above you, but it's still very tight from Swansea downwards. What do you think is happening?
No, it's that nobody can sing before the last whistle. Nobody. I remember one time that one team. It's a long time when I play. I remember that one famous manager there that worked a lot, and I think the game was in the 2nd division, and they will try to promote it. And in that moment, we don't have phones and so on. And in the end of the game finished. And when the game finished, the players are with the manager, do a kind of party, like put the manager, and the manager, oh. But someone in the radio said that another team scored in 95 minutes or 96 in that moment. Oh, the team scored, and they said, oh, whoa, what? They scored? And they forget the manager, boom, come to the floor. So this is, we never can sing before the things is done, because if not, when we are up, you put your back on the floor, absolutely sure. So this is to all the teams, not just to us. It's a very tiny difference between the teams, and we are not in bad position. We have less one game, but we must win points, of course. We know about that. But as I tell you, if you can win points as soon as possible, better. If we don't, we can't create a drama, because we have in the last week, in the last 7 days of the competition, we have 2 home games and 1 away. So it's not bad, the panorama to the future.
You would obviously hope to be thrown in the air long before the last game.
No, I don't want even what I want at the Swansea stay in the Premier, and we try hard to do that, and we have will be hard to do that, and we'll try to achieve points on Saturday. Of course, is our purpose.
You've been reluctant to talk about your own position last few weeks, Carlos, but There continue to be reports that you've started some informal talks about next season. What can you tell us? Have you started?
It's not. I will answer all the time the same. At Swansea stay in the Premier is not a point. I don't want that nobody be out of the focus. This also me. I want to focus in the stay with Swansea in the Premier, and after we have time to talk about that. No problem.
So you can't say whether there have been any informal talks?
What is informal talks? Informal talks.
Informal talks might be sitting down.
No, I talk with the chairman all the week, so I have a good relation with him. We talk often, so about everything, about the past, the present, the future. Of course, it's normal conversations that we do. Of course, about the team, about how the team is progressing, and so on. So this is normal, normal conversations.
And they have involved you and your future.
No, it's listen. When we are in the position that we have, how we can talk about the future when we are. Try to save the team. So this is the most important. So because there are a lot of things on the table, if you stay in the Premier or if you don't stay. So it's our purpose. Try to stay in the Premier. This is our focus. So in this moment, and try to put everybody in the same direction. And when we achieve that, after we will talk. No problem. It's not a problem. My personal situation is not a problem. Believe me.
Would you like to stay here?
No, I'm happy here. So I said all the time. So it's not will be not a problem to. I like the players, like the chairman, the owners of the club. Also, I have a good relation with all of them, with the fans. I like the fans. I think they like me also. So I have this feeling. So it's not a problem. Absolutely.
Just finally for me, Carlos, we've been talking to all managers about the very sad passing of Ray Wilkins. What are your own memories of Ray Wilkins as a player, as a coach?
Yeah, I think it's a big loss to the football, and my regards to the family, to the friends, but is someone from our trip, that important person from our trip that we lose, and of course is a massive loss to football, massive loss to UK also. So my regards to the family and to the friends also.
Carlos, you said that you're involved in talks about the past, the present and the future with the chairman. So I appreciate you want to put your own future on the back burner, but does that indicate the club would like you to stay, provided everything?
No, when I said that is a normal conversation. So it's like I'm talking here. So we are talking. If you saw it, I talk about the past, absolutely sure. I talk about the present. And I talk about the future also. So this is, and we are talking, and we are not discussing a contract or something. So I talk about that here with you. So these are normal conversations about. So when I talk about informal conversations, I have, of course, like I have here, like informal, formal conversations about the present, the past, and the future. But I don't want to talk too much about my personal situation. As I understand, it's not a problem, and I want completely me and my staff and the players and all the Swansea completely focus in the most important thing is try to win points to stay in the Premier. This is the main point, and after I will reply to you when the things will be solved. Absolutely sure. In that moment, we can talk about that.
So that would be when Swansea is safe, which you hope will be sooner rather than.
Yeah. Of course. I want that the team stay in the Premier, and after I will talk, of course, with you. With I will answer to all the questions. Absolutely sure.
But you wouldn't be talking about the future unless you were happy here, as you said.
If
you wouldn't be talking about the future unless you were happy here.
No, this it's not a problem. So listen, it's this type of situation that I want. I have important game against West Brom, and you are talking about my personal situation. So I don't want this. So you understand? I prefer that the things go to the most important. Try to win points and try to achieve points to stay in the Premier. So after we have time to talk about that.
Because in ordinary jobs,
and you come again, eh?
Yeah. In ordinary jobs, people would be worried that if things didn't go right over the next few weeks, they might be out of the job again. But in football, you just have to carry on and put that to the back of your mind.
No, I don't. Believe me, I don't have any problem. You have a problem in your life. I don't have. Really, I don't have any problem in my life. No, I don't have familiar work problem, financial problem. I don't have any kind of problem. So I am a person that I can think just in the present. So I don't need to think too much about the future. And also, it's not my profile to think too much, to plan things what I will do. It's not my. I am an instinct person. I like to be in the moment. I like to try to do the best in the moment, because I know if I do everything in the moment, if I do my best in the present, I don't have any kind of afraid of the future, because I'm doing my best. So if I have quality to do the things in today, the tomorrow will be bright. But why I will care about the future? It's the things that I can control. Nobody can control the future. You can control the present. And the present is try to do the things to try to win. If I am desperate about the contract, if I am desperate about money, if I am desperate about something, maybe I will think different. I'm not. I'm completely relaxed person about that. But it's not from now. It's from I told you, last 6 seasons or 7 seasons. I'm completely relaxed about that. Yeah, also, in the past, if you saw it, I never signed more than 1 year contract. When I achieved when I was in Sheffield Wednesday, after 1 season, the chairman proposed me 3 years contract. I said, no, I don't want. I prefer stay 1 season. You analyze my work. I trust in my work. Analyze, and if everything is fine, we can extend 1 more year. And at the hand, I have some invitations, some proposals, and I stay in Sheffield Wednesday in the championship when I have offers to go to a different place. And I stay there because I like it. I have this power to decide to stay in the places that I like it. So, and I like to be like that. It's good to me, because I think everybody wish to do this what I'm doing in the different jobs. So I am with the place that the people like me, and the place that I like it also to be. So this is fantastic.
Good to know.
Yeah.
When you came in, you had an immediate effect. It was the Carvalhal bounce, winning at Watford, terrific win. You say anything could happen when a new manager takes over. Is that the concern on Saturday, that there will be a West Brom bounce?
Again, if we focus in ourselves, we try to prevent everything. So it's not important to us to think if will happen this or that one. We know that we must play on the top to try to achieve points. We know that. So let's do our part to try to play on the top to try to achieve points. Understand that they have value. It's not an easy team, and we respect them a lot. But at the end, we must be focused and do our part. And we are focusing in ourselves to try to do our part. And after, let's see what will happen in the game. If effect positive or negative is something that, as you know, just we can reply this question after the game, not before.
With Sam Kukas, it looked a worrying injury last Saturday. How pleased are you that he has come through it? Because he's an effective player for you, isn't he? Yeah,
they made he did a good recovery. Our medical department did a very good work with him. I was very concerned about, because it was about the external ligament, and is very painful in that day. Next day, when we back to the training, he was much better with a few pain. Very small pain, and after disappear, and he did a scan. The scan, nothing special. So I'm really very happy that he recovered, because he's an important player in our dynamic. He's a player that because he's a half midfield, half attacker, he's a half defender. So it can't be, because he's one guy and a half. So he's the value is one guy and a half. So he's half. He's and we are very happy with him. He's an important player in our dynamic. I'm very happy that he can recover and he can be involved in the game.
And last one from me. Managers always say they never look at league tables, but do you just glance at it now and then? Graham was saying how tight it is. Have you got in the back of your mind how many points you might need to get out?
No, you do. I did mistakes in last game. After the game against Manchester, I said that remained to us 8 games, and it was 7. I did a mistake. So is why I'm not too much absolutely concentration in the games and so on, but concentration in the last game. Because again, so if you do plans, if you think too much about that game will be easy or difficult, or you achieve points on that, it's not like that. It's not like that. It's better you go game by game, try to do your best to try to achieve points. If you ask me, you did your best to try to achieve points with Manchester United? I did. In conscience, I did. So, but we played first half like you like it? No. we play in the second the way that we want to play since the beginning. But we must give credit to Manchester United. Mourinho said that they did the best 45 minutes in the season against us. So they have a big club, a massive team with a massive players, fantastic manager. If they did the best 45 minutes of the season against us, we must understand that we must give credit to them the way that they play. And we won't play, but they did really very well. But in the second half, even in these circumstances, with a team that playing very well, we can back. We show how much the team is strong mental, because we back to the games sometimes, or a lot of times since I arrived. We come back with the results. But in this moment, we didn't back with results, but we back to the game with a very strong with very strong mentality. So I like it, that part. This means that we are strong mental, and we are ready to the next game. So open a optimist window to us, to the future, and this is